Daddy. Happy Tuesday. And now you see what time it is. And this is, I need to get some stuff off my chest. And I feel it in the air. Yes, we are addicted to each other. And yeah, my post, you see my backdrop going on right now. So I still have to set up the camera as far as the lighting. So as I film and people watch me eat, I'm sucking on corn dogs and collard greens today with my fingers. You'd be surprised what people sit there and have fetishes for and talk about anything and everything. But this is my backdrop. Another one. So I need to come clean about some things because it's like clockwork with us and I'm breaking bad patterns. This is going to hurt. I don't know if you still have access to my cameras, and even saw out of nowhere. Remember Mr. Gemini, the guy, you saw pictures on my Facebook of the guy who always brought me flowers for my desk, and another one of my suitors. And the ultimate reason why we broke up is because there's one night his feet were on stank. I just couldn't do it. And he knew it. If I had to apologize about that today, there's a lot I had in my life. So, you know, some things you have missed out on is that, you know, I can't drive because of my health condition. I went to Foods Co. one night, and so he was serious about trying to hurry up and marry and boo up with somebody. And so I met him in one aisle, and then met him and his wife in another aisle. And he put everything on pause and gave the girl a ride home, insisting, oh yeah. Same reason why you guys can't stay away. And that's Eminem. The same reason why you guys can't stay away. You can't stay away. Same with him too. I don't care how much time passes. You have a connect. Mr. Gemini. Okay. It be going down. Everybody has a story. So he brought the groceries in for me and left his wife in the car. Just fuck her. It is all about me. I don't know what happened. But then, you know, he gave me his number. I never called him. And he I hear his knocking on my door. I'm getting ready for my YouTube video because I still have to go to the doctor. Still waiting for my surgery date. Oh God, what is going on? I am in high demand. I'm attracting a lot of energy right now. And not just because they're here, you know why. And not because of that either. But anyway, so I hear a knocking on my door. And at first, I'm not going to answer because nobody comes over here. And people don't even know where I live. There's a rare selection. And so I'm thinking it's like, you know, Damien to pick up keys at first. But then I say, well, who is it? I'm sitting to get fresh out the shower, trying to get my life together right now of the whole appearance. And it's Kevin. You know, I'm going to say some things that you probably won't understand till you go through it. But, you know, the universe has a way of working itself out. And there's reasons why we cannot be together. And I'm going to get there next because this hurts. It hurts both me and you, I know. It sucks. Because I lost a friend. I'm breaking a bond with somebody who I'm connected to. And you just didn't make the cut. And so, as Kevin at my door, I remember mildly, you know, people are connected more than what you realize. And we're going to get to a couple things. This is not to preach. I'm setting some things in stone and moving forward because as much as I love you, yet not in love with you, we have to take a break. I have to move forward without you. You have a journey you have to fulfill on your own. And I cannot be a part of that because you are a liability on my journey. So for Damien, God, bro, nothing is of coincidence. And you have to step outside of your box to understand this message. Minister, Reverend Polk. But my daddy was murdered on his birthday in 2011 in March 16th. And then as Damien, who has been in my life, my god brother, a soulmate as far as twin flames, You know, even if I'm going to be an asshole for a couple minutes, I know I'm a bitch. He has never left my side. That's my family, spiritual family. Regardless of how you see whatever else, get mad if you want to, whatever happened. That's my family since second grade. Strong. I kept reconnecting. Same with you, reconnecting. And I'll never forget some things, because when I was getting picked on because I was a nerd, I skipped a grade and people gave me a bad rap. You know, even from elementary school, he would never step back but he would buck the fuck up. He's a protector. That's my protector. And you get mad and talk shit about him if you want to. But let me tell you, if it comes down to you and him, oh yeah, I'm going to sit there and fuck you up. He's earned his credibility. That's my family. That's me jumping on your sister. And like, what would you do? That's my family. You're just stepping into this box. But as I lost my dad in a year before, he lost his dad the year later, that same month. And I said, come up here. No, not even a second blink. Things might strayed away a little bit. We still got back together, but that's still my family. You feel me? There's nothing of coincidence. And he held his dad in high regard. His dad was a cool ass dude. And so for today, for Kevin, or Mr. Gemini, the one who left me all the flowers and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I felt the pain. And like you have a way of coming back to me. Even if I don't ask for you, there's a reason why all this is happening. I have spiritual works to do. You get mad and make fun if you want to, but everything's in gravitation and gravity right now. And so he lost his dad last month. He had a solid foundation with his family. I met his daughters, met his grandchildren, all 6 of them, now 7. And we all have stories to tell. And he needed somebody. We always have a connect. It's a spiritual connect. I can't explain it. Even you feel it, but yet you deny it. If it comes to somebody else, be a girl's an angel. You think I'm playing? Why do you think I open up these doors for blessings for you? Like, all this stuff has happened. And I haven't tried to. It's not a who are you, it's a what are you. So he's knocking at my door and I let him in. If you still have access to cameras, you will note that I did not sit there and engage in any type of sexual interactions with him. He tried, though. He was trying to sit there and brush it off. I know his soul is hurting. Didn't happen. No milk and cookies, okay? But in the meantime, I know he misses my energy or something about us we had to connect to. And it hurt. Because my pain is your pain. Your pain is my pain. And even as you cried over Erica, after spending the weekend with me and seeing all that happen and what she did to you, you put yourself into this person for them to hurt you the way they did, I feel your pain. No misunderstanding. Your pain is my pain. And same with him losing, you still have both your parents, even though you're going through something. He lost his dad. And I'm put here to heal. So where I've already been on journeys already, my dad's been gone since 2011. I know this path. You're going to fall apart. You're going to be fucked up. So people close to you, and you know because your godmother is going to fuck you up. He needed a friend. And he met Winston too. Winston's still an asshole, so he had no idea of all what partook with me and you. He saw you that day at Walmart where my son works. He remembers my son too. But he needed a hug, needed a friend. And so a part of me being single is I have spiritual works to do. And you may not understand that because you're still in this box. And even as we broke up, and you know, he tried to sit there and do a little something, didn't happen. But if you need a friend, I'm here. I keep attracting married people. Stop it. Do not come at the next female until you're completely done, divorced, over her, healed, whatever the fuck else, okay? Do me a favor with that shit. But he needed a friend. So I wiped his tears. I listened. He told his story. And we're good. Not trying to date, but I'm still your friend. So for you, what I need right now, and I think about this because even when I hear about these past dudes I've dated, my high school sweetheart for Hassani, we're together for a long time. That's OG baby daddy, the original. You feel me? And even after time passed and things didn't work out, I got pregnant and had a baby by somebody else, and he was still there. He's still a friend, best friend. When the day that my dad passed away, without even a blink, him and his family were there to help me keep my business going. But it took some time to space away when things fell apart for us to reconnect on other levels and friendship. And so for you, I was going to send you a thank you card. I still am. Because I need you to do this for me. You have a pattern. You have seen how much you put me through. I fault myself because I allowed this stuff to continue even after I know it wasn't right, and just time and time again. And it's like you're not taking ownership of what the fuck you do because you're hurting several people in this process. And this is not what I signed up for. I did hedonistic calculus yesterday, and never throw things in your face, but I'm going to tell you about how reciprocation works. And why you sitting there getting mad at Damien or Howard and whoever else, call them busters, whatever else. They had your girl's back and kept me safe when you never did. So I look at, even for this week, you start your new job. So as you lost your job with Uber, I wasted no time trying to get you on board between my son and everything else. I always had your back. Nigga, I'm the ride or die bitch. You feel me? So DoorDash, I was still rolling with you. Never asked for a dime. Whatever I'm going through, I still had your back. Instacart, always. I was a better shopper than you were. Never asked you for a dime. I want to see you okay. Apex, I built your resume, found all this stuff for you. Who else? AC Transit, that was the hugest thing. When you thought you couldn't do it, I was your footprints. And you did it even though you took your blessing for granted and just your mouthpiece, blood. I'm saying as a homie. And then here you go again with a new opportunity. So even when you couldn't do it for yourself, I still had you and I had nothing. I take inventory of everything. And I look at, it's not even about your presence or money. It's about your presence, Presences, whatever the fuck, CC, whatever. When I was on county assistance, I did not touch my son's accounts. That's for him to touch when he turns 21 next year. And I still go homeless, whatever else. I'm sitting there hustling. You paid for 2 nights in a hotel room, 2 nights. And I was homeless from January, whatever it was, up until living in that shelter in April 10th. And then still having to go back to hustle after September until I got into my place through the program. I did this by myself, and you were not around for that shit. But you were there laying up with me and enjoying the benefits of it every day. Before my disability kicked in, a few times, if I made $421 to live off for a whole month, motherfucker, at midnight I gave you $400. And I kept the 21 and had to hustle the rest for me to make sure you're okay. For your rent, for your car insurance, whatever's happening. I was there for you a lot. I built you. I supported you. And even for having to take you on some journeys that you never have, you don't have fun with Erica, and that's supposed to be a done deal. The comedy clubs, even doing Yoshi's, even going to, your first train trip and going to Sacramento and just having a suite and still having, having your back. Got your windshield fixed. What else is there? Make sure that your tires are straight. What else is there? I got 2 pairs of gold nuggets for your ears. Bought you a couple pairs of shoes. Make sure that even when you complain about Erica who never cooks, you're on your way out from that situation apparently, I just not fed you, but fed her family too. I built your sister's page for her business. Everything I did is not just because of material stuff, but I did it because I loved you. I love you. I want to see you do well. And I'd rather sit there, even for the trips we took to Great America, everything we did, it came from me and my heart. And I look at you, even putting groceries in your house, a house that doesn't belong to me. You have not been a good friend. I lost 2 babies on my own. Every day while I was sitting there hustling with you was always stress and drama. The things I'm healing from, you are presenting to me. So whatever you're going through, you're putting onto my plate. And as you've seen me go through cancer, you've seen me having panic attacks, you've seen me in the hospital, and go figure with that too. The same person, I'm telling you, I don't feel good. You brought me aspirin, but still fucking on me, and seeing that there really is an actual issue. I'm not pretending the shit. And then even in the hospital, I'm on EKGs and all this other shit going on, and you still are worried about the pussy. Even for helping you move your stuff out, it's all about you. You have not been a good friend, Dante. I want to see you do better. And all this time, I have lost. And you saw how much me and Morris were clicking. You can call him Dusty and Crusty. That man treated me well. He took me out on dates and shows appreciation and checks on me, and that we have a lot more in common. And you could see him marrying me, right? You talk about Lavelle or Scorpio and call him a rapist. He made that shit right and apologized and came clean and just I get it. But who are you talking about anybody? You're no different than Winston or him. Or any of these other dudes. You just Debo the pussy. So your thing, remember on my birthday that I'm waking up to you with drama. It's always you and drama and Erica. And I'm ready to fuck this bitch up on general principality. You know what I'm saying? GP. And you coming after work and you had to pin me down and we're fighting physically for you to take the pussy for my birthday and telling me happy birthday while you're doing it? You think I'll forget about this shit? Even for my first week of moving in here, it was a Tuesday after I moved in. You hadn't seen me, hadn't had the pussy in a while. And again, I get the cravings and addiction. And so I'm wearing that purple dress and I'm running from you. I don't want to fuck with you. You show up and you're just acting like an asshole and you're making me take it. And I'm telling you, I don't want it. But you think it's okay because it's your pussy. I belong to you, but yeah, you were married on paper to somebody else though, right? Do you realize how this looks to you? And you still will not take ownership of what the fuck you did. That was twice. Debo is still the word for rape. You feel me? So, I still support you. I forgive. And my thing for you as I do love you. Not in love with you, but I love you. I want the best for you. I still see little tastes so much in there, it's not even funny. So where you're on a path and you have a journey, we have our souls connect for reasons. You can't deny that. We have a bond that's probably never going to be broken, even if you tried. But I need time from you because you have not been a good friend to me. And for where I am right now, we have both been through hurt and abuse and trauma and fucked up ass shit. But where I'm growing and I have this chance to breathe and work on me, you're still stuck in this box. And your actions are not consistent with your words. I'm rolling all the receipts out. It's hurtful for it replacing your ring, the diamond in your ring, whatever else is going on. All this stuff that I have done, even for fixing your chain, I do things because I'm selfless. You're selfish. And you do not deserve me. You're not qualified. And so my question now is, what do you really want? And if you do love me, can you love me enough to let me go? I'm not going to lie that I'm so used to chaos that in a way I do miss your energy, but I'm not missing much. I really have been sleeping well and just been cool. I'm not being cold or mean. I love me. And I'm grateful for friendships and sisters. Even by myself, I'm never alone. I took inventory of everything that has happened this year. And I've always rocked with you hard, but yet you have hardly ever been there for me. Even for maybe a set of pictures, the clock that came from Dee Dee's, a few sets of flowers, even for this cup that came out of the 400 I gave you, because I want to make sure you're okay. You don't, in those few little cheap pictures or cards, you've not been there in presence or presence. You've not been there for my struggles. I had to be there for myself. But yet I'm always there for you. You have not been a good friend. So for that, I'm asking you, it really is hard for both of us right now. You saw that I deactivated and shut down the account, the other email account. My sole reason for that was to job search for you. To job search for you, and because you're having issues with the whole Erica situation and still doing this high school shit I can't deal with. I can't deal with the lies and deceit anymore. It just is not how I get down. It's not. It's too much going on. Even if things have surfaced to light, it's still, you're playing games, and I can't do it. And you contacted me, Marco Polo. And I know you miss me. And I miss you too, some parts about you. But my life goes on. And you're not healthy for me. Where I'm moving forward, you're an idle spirit. I've contacted your pastor. I've sat there and acted a fucking fool. You sat there and saw me fuck Damien on camera. I'm letting you know I'm not fucking with you anymore. I'm gonna sit there and fuck with Lavelle for New Year's. You know what I'm saying? People who treat me better. And you still come back. But yet you talk about these clowns who are stalkers and clingers, but you're doing the same thing they do. So what's I say about you? I'm going to send you a link for tips on how to deal with breakups. It's going to be hard. I need some time from you, if not indefinitely. And it hurts to say that. You taught me a lot, Dante. I know I'm a good woman. I know I'm a value. I know I'm selfless. And you also taught me how to work on my boundaries. But but I can't be near you anytime soon. You broke my heart one too many times. You're not good for me. And we're on 2 different pages. So anyway, I love you. I always wish the best for you. Congratulations on your new job. But I can't fuck with you anymore. And this is where we have to say goodbye. We're just passing on through. Don't forget, everything has a season. God bless. As you find this, don't contact me again. I won't be reaching out for you, as you can see. Just thank you for the blessing and lesson you've been. Bye, my dear.